Hey Jacob, have you guys been practicing leading up to this season?
It's been good. We're looking really good. We've been focusing more on defense and using our speed. We got Said and Eric Parrish came, so we got length now. It's fun playing with them. Real fun.
When you say focused on defense, what exactly does that mean? Like rebounding or transition or just half
Uh,
court?
more in the half court. Like we've been working on our ball screen work a lot. Like last year we shadowed ball screens. This year it's more like a trap, kind of speed up the offense when we're going. And with our new length, I think that really fits to how we play. Really speeds them up and speeds the whole game up.
What about what about your individual game? How do you think you've improved from last season?
I'm I think all around really I've been putting on some weight. I've been working on my motor, going all the time, not taking plays off, just being that energetic guy that the coaches want me to be. And that's where I've stepped up.
You look a little bigger. How much do you weigh now?
235. Last year I was like 215 or so on some good weight.
Greg, go ahead.
Jacob, was that a tough process to gain weight given all of the challenges of this offseason and how different everything was, like finding a place to work out and things like that? How did you get it done?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of tough, back home. I really didn't put on the weight till I came back here, and I started taking creatine. That really helped, and I just upped my I started eating two breakfasts, not just one. I started eating snacks here and there. I think that really helps me put on some weight, and it helps my confidence too. I'm really more confident, down there in the post against them big dudes. So I think it's more of a confidence thing than really like translating.
Where does that help you the most? Is that defensively, just holding up against those guys in the post, or where do you see the impact?
Defense, I think that helps, but also like attacking to the rim, looking for contact. Not like last year, I kind of like avoid contact almost. So this year, I'm like more like physical and like seeking contact rather than. I also helped on screens too, getting Devon and Keaton open, bullying the little guards. It's pretty fun.
Is there any adjustment with the like running and jumping, carrying a little bit of extra weight? Do you feel a difference there?
No, not necessarily. Coach Wood did a good job of when I was putting on the weight that we stayed running and jumping every single day, so it kind of helped me more like almost increased my speed and agility and vertical and stuff. So he really spaced out our workouts and really helped me define it into good weight, not just big belly and stuff.
You guys had a chance to scrimmage. I guess it would have been within the last week or around there. What did you learn about the team in that opportunity?
I mean, we're a little out of shape, but we'll get that first half of Oklahoma. But just the same as last year. Pretty much, our defense is really good. I have big difference on both teams are crashing the boards so hard. It's hard to tell if we're doing a good job rebounding because we're going against each other. But no, we just like last year, we're always running. I love that. So we probably do that just as good, as not better than we did last year.
Schedule is obviously a little bit different this year in terms of when the season starts and even how practices have been structured and things like that. Do you feel like you guys are ready and you come through this ready for the year to begin?
Yeah, I think we've had more practices than we ever had in a preseason. So I think we're ready in that perspective. I think it's kind of tough, being bumped back 2 weeks and not having scrimmages against other schools and like exhibition games because we haven't played a game since last March. So that will be interesting to see. But I think we're all looking forward to it. Like we've been really locked in the past 2 weeks.
You guys were picked to finish ninth in the league this year. What was your reaction to that?
I mean, it fits. Last year we were supposed to do really good, and we ended up middle of the pack. So I think it's going to take time for us to show them like we mean business. And I think it's right, but I can see us pushing up to the top.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you feel like your group has the potential to prove some people wrong and finish near the top of the league? What stands out in that way?
For sure, for sure. I think we got a nice little rotation. Said brings so much energy to the defensive end. It's insane. And EP with his lane, we almost look forward to playing defense. I think that's going to take us to the top of the league. Because last year we could score on anybody, but we couldn't stop them. But I think our scoring is just as good as it was last year, and I think our defense is going to start winning those games.
What do you expect from Oklahoma? What are the biggest challenges they're going to present you guys?
Their experience is like at that level. They're bringing everybody back. They lost Doolittle, but we didn't play him last year. I think that they have their whole team has been playing college hoops for 2+ years. So I think that's a big factor. I was bringing in some of our freshmen, but I think we're ready for them. Honestly, we've been game playing against them for 2 weeks now. So.
Do you guys enjoy starting the season with a really tough test like that compared to maybe easing in with a different opponent, facing one of the tougher teams on the schedule right out of the gate?
I think it's I personally I like starting in OU, but I think it's tough, especially not having like an exhibition game and stuff like that. So I think that part's going to be difficult. But like I said, I think we're all ready to play. Just get out there and hoop. We're missing it.
Yeah, is this matchup especially significant for you, given that you're from Oklahoma? Does that carry any extra meaning for you?
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna go out there and give it my all because that's a school I would have liked to attend. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I'm here, but that was growing up, that was like the big school in Oklahoma everyone wanted to go to. So yeah, there's a little I mean that blood, but like the dudes on that team, they're my buddies too. So it's not gonna get like aggressive, but I'm gonna go out there and give it my all for sure.
Are you going to have any family who's able to come watch you play? I haven't even looked into what their like attendance policy is or anything like that.
Yeah, they're doing something kind of like us. They're splitting it up into like 15% capacity or something like that. So I was able to get like my family and some of my buddies and my coaches back. See them after the game like I would last year, but I know they're coming to the game.
This has obviously been a very different and difficult preseason in a lot of ways with all the COVID protocols. How have you guys handled that as a group? What's been your impression of going through that process?
We've been really safe and careful. We had a little slip up, but we had a slip a few weeks ago. I don't even remember what it was about, but I think we're just so locked in and wanting to play that we've really been careful with what we do on and off the court. We use masks. We've been playing in masks, which is kind of annoying for me. It's hard to breathe to me, but we're used to it. I don't think we'll have to wear a mask while we play, but like in timeouts and stuff, we'll have to wear them. But not for the most part. We've just been careful. So.
There's a lot of teams that have not been able to make it through practices, have had to shut down, or games that are getting moved. Do you have any concerns personally about how the season will play out and your guys' ability to make it all the way through?
Kinda. It's gonna suck. We prep for a team all week, and then the day before we travel, we gotta shut down because of something. That I'm not looking forward to that, but it'll come. But I think for the most part, we're so locked in on the season and want to be good that we'll look past that and just look forward to when we'll be able to play.
Hey, Jacob, this is Jerry Briggs. I wanted to ask, I saw a TV interview that you did sometime this past summer with a reporter from one of the Oklahoma TV stations. And I believe you had mentioned to him that you were learning some Italian. Are you learning how to speak Italian?
Very, very little, but it's probably words I can't say on camera, so.
So that's your roommate Eric Zumbel is giving you some lessons.
Yeah, me and him be playing Xbox and stuff, and I've caught on to what he's been saying on there. So.
All right. Well, hey, what else is different besides your you're learning a little bit of a foreign language? What else is different with you since in the year that you've left Oklahoma to come down and play for UTSA, how else are you different? How are you growing other than basketball?
Focused on in the off season. We had so much time at our house that we couldn't do anything. No. Luckily for me, I'm close with my church back home, and they had their own gym, so I was able to get a key to that gym, and I go in there, shoot whenever. But I think my biggest thing was in the off season, I really worked, mentally to be able to go out and help the team in the ways I'm supposed to. It was hard being a freshman, and expect like everyone expected me to do all this, stuff, especially coming from a small town, coming to this big city, having to, put out, especially when I came from a small school where there's not really much competition. But there was a lot of pressure on me last year, so if I did anything bad, I get really mad. I wouldn't necessarily show it, but like I had real bad anger and stuff. But I think help grow mentally and mature a little bit as well. Other than that, I had a personal trainer back home that I would work out with like 4 times a week. So other than that, I just hung out with my family, got real close to them like always.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and good luck to you this week.
Thank you.